What up guys, I'm doing a range test with the new Renault 5 now. The car is fully charged. I'm going to show you just the cargo space. It's usually not convenient for me to bring suitcases, but just in case you were wondering, this is how it looks if you put a carry-on. I guess you can put like maybe up to 5 of these. You can put a carry-on maybe and a large suitcase in the back, so it's okay cargo space. I'm gonna jump in the car and see if we can make it to Zadar in one charge. The navigation says that's unlikely, but we'll see. So let me just show you here. So I'm gonna type in right-handed. So I'm just gonna type in Zadar, Croatia. Now it says here we're gonna make it to, let's see, where would this be? St. Roch. There is a charger there, but we should pass Gospic. So, or wait. It says here end of battery range, but I think it's referring to this. Charging needed 16% on arrival, minus 16%. We're gonna say start. We're gonna see if it's going to offer us a way to a charging station. The range is here at 100%, 355. It was 56 a moment ago, but according to this, we should make it. I'm gonna try driving in the comfort setting. Maybe I'll switch to eco just to try to stretch it, but I feel like we'll have to stop and charge. Let's head out and we're gonna see how is this gonna turn out. Okay, just passing Karlovac exit, so we're at 86% already. Now the range on the trip computer keeps going up and down depending on the speed, so it's, I guess, trying to adapt to the speed, so not really reliable. If I'm comparing to my Tesla, it just tells me exactly the range or the percentage I'm going to arrive with, which we do still have on the Google. We have dropped to minus 11 from 16, so we were driving, as you can see, slower because of the traffic. We're probably going to speed up now. We were driving mostly 110, 120. Can't say that I like the new BMW design anymore. That M5 looks so, I don't know, angular. Still a lot of traffic, still tourists coming to Croatia. It's not even August anymore, so wow. To be fair, it is 29 degrees, so it's still summer temperatures. The sea is warm, so people are just going to the coast and taking a weekend or late vacation. Well, we were holding strong on the range, 300 kilometers until 80%. So we'll see. I remember the other day at 80%, it was 400 kilometers, but I guess it really depends on your driving style and on your current consumption. It is stabilized around 16 kilowatts per 100 kilometers at 110, 120 max speed. There's just a lot of traffic in the left lane, and it speeds up a little bit and then just starts driving 100. So that's the way it's currently going on. Okay, we just passed Bosiljevo, so it's split between Rijeka and Split. Ooh, there's some nice cars here. Classical 280 CE. What do we have here? Ooh, a vintage Volvo, also an old-timer, and a Lada Niva. No, wait, this is not an Lada Niva. This is, what is this? Oh, it's an Alpha. Okay, I don't know the old cars that good, but these are old-timers registered. And the traffic has cleared out now. That's usually the case here, so I guess there's more traffic going towards Istria rather than Dalmatia. So I can speed up a little bit. But I'm gonna keep it 130. Where I'm going downhill, I'm gonna just drive a bit faster, and then uphill just slightly reduce my speed to be more efficient. But gotta say, so far I really do like the Renault 5. It's really a pleasant little EV. So just passing Ogulin. Now I've switched to the trip computer range. So according to this and the navigation, we have 187 kilometers to go. As you can see, our estimate is dropping, so we just might make it. And it says here, currently average, we should make the 225 kilometers, which is plenty. Minimum 154. So we're getting there, hopefully in one charge. And we almost passed 90 kilometers from the tool payment. A little bit before, but we are at 68% at the moment. Continuing the trip. So far, so good. So the more I keep watching the trip computer, it just keeps dropping the range. When I go uphill, when I go downhill, it keeps increasing it. Completely unreliable. I keep looking at the estimate on the Google Maps. I think that's my only reference here at maybe actual percentage. I will be careful on Zir, just before the St. Roch Tunnel, with my percentage to see if I can actually make it or not, because after that it's downhill drive and I can stretch it. But if I will feel like I won't make it, I will stop there and charge. So it's gonna take like 15 minutes or so tops just to recharge and get more than enough to my destination, but maybe even less, like 5 to 10 minutes, just to add that little bit that is missing. So I don't need to really lose a lot of time. It'll be an amount of time that I will take to, go just for a rest stop, go to the bathroom, maybe get a coffee, and just continue on. The same amount you would take to stop, refuel, and do the same things, and continue on this almost 300 kilometer trip. So tunnel small Capella, 60%. Now I've been going downhill and I was driving a bit faster, so this car is officially 150 top speed, but it goes 155, then it reaches the software limit. I've just passed Juta Loqua, so it's exit for Seine at 51% of battery, and the car thinks I need to take a break. If I would, then I would charge, but the goal is not to take the break and just make it in one charge. We just passed the Tochets. This is where the Tesla supercharger is with 47% battery, and the declared range is starting to overlap with the range on the map. So if it starts getting lower than on the map, then I will switch to eco mode and still keep pushing, but I'm afraid that we really might be short just a little bit. Look at that moon, beautiful looking. Just passing Janče. There's a charger here, and next Tesla supercharger. I think they're already built the stalls. They're just waiting for power to be released. We're at 37%. So the navigation says we're going to be 4% short. But that keeps dropping, so we just might really make it. Well guys, I've made it to Zir or Mazzola. Rest stop is right ahead. I'm at 22% of battery. Range, according to this, is 63. This is the estimate. Spending 20 kilowatts. Now, the first leg we're spending around 15, 17, 16, and now 20. We'll start spending less because we're going to start going downhill. So I think we're going to make it. I'm confident we will. I shall drop my speed a little bit, 120 maybe. And I think we should be just right about it. Passing the safety of the charger. There's another charger. I'm not sure if my card will work with that one that I have. But we're minus 1% short according to the trip computer, and I think we're gonna get at 1% or something. I believe we can make it to Zadar, to a charging station where I'm planning to just charge the car. Okay guys, so the car just popped a message, do I want to switch to Eco? And it just told me that I will arrive with 1% to Zadar. And do I want to select a charging station? So that's good. I have dropped my speed. The message for the Eco mode just popped at 15%, and at 15% the percentage is now yellow instead of white color. And we are, as you can see, on the power consumption dropping now slightly, and we're gonna just be going downhill this part, and I will be recuperating, so hopefully we'll just push some range back into the battery just to make it. Now this rest stop, Jasenice, is the next supercharger as well for Tesla. They built it on the other side, they will do it on the other as well, on my side. This is my last charging station for Zadar. So in between, there is no charging stations. And I'm going for it. I'm going all the way to Zadar, so 13%. And hopefully we will make it. Fingers crossed. Looking if Tesla has started to build infrastructure, they didn't. So yeah, now this is the point of no return. I just passed Posidaria, so that's the last exit before Zadar exit with 10%, and the computer says now we're gonna arrive with 4%. So just exited the tool pays with 9%, and we have a little bit more. Projection is now 5%, so I'm really happy. Guys, if I'm being 100% honest, the seats are solid, but I'm getting some butt pain. I'm just a tall person, you know, and if I'm sitting in a lower position, just the seats really need to be super comfortable. Having no brakes is painful, so I wanted to prove that you can do this trip with no stops, but it would be better if I did make a stop. Also, lumbar is good, but you can't adjust the height. You can just, it's on the one spot and you can't adjust it. So a little back pain as well, but it's just tall people's problems. Now, this car really shines on open road. It drives great, especially if there's bends and there's no traffic, so you can speed a little bit. Consumption is around 18 currently. Probably going to drop until we get to the city, but it is solid. So I'm really pleased with the Renault 5 and that we've made it so far. I was a bit skeptical when I saw this estimates on the computer, but it looks like the Google Maps computer is reliable. So not this one on the digital cockpit, but one on the infotainment display. Well guys, we made it to Zadar. This is where I end all of my range tests. The first shopping mall. So we have arrived with 6% of battery and 33 kilometers range to spare. Says we're going to arrive 5% to the charging station, which makes sense since we're at 6. I might include the charging session and the way back home, which I will try to do in the sport mode. But yeah, this was good. Very happy with the result. Of course, if I was driving 130 the whole time, I wouldn't make it. But to be fair, the speed limits, I've been driven slightly faster than the speed limits. If you're driving according to the speed limits, you would still make it with one full charge with a little bit to spare, so you're comfortable getting to the charging station. Okay, I've stopped to just rinse the car in the car wash, but I've passed 267 kilometers. Since I didn't really reset the odometer when I started, I think I did realistically 280, which should be what I usually do from my home to Zadar. If I would deplete this 6 or 5% to 0, and there's always a little buffer of at least like 2% until you're in minus, I think you can do 300 kilometers trip with one charge. And just as I was about to drop the camera, the car switched to 5%. It's now red and it is flashing. As you can see, it also did a little chim to let me know. Okay, made it to the charging station. So there's another Tesla charging, but just to show you here, there is no range below 5% on this display. So I just plugged in. So at 5%, let's see the power. $52 kilowatts is shared with another car, which is solid. So just to show you inside of the car at this charging rate, 52 kilowatts, we would get to 80% in 45 minutes and 200% in 1 hour and 17 minutes. I will not stay that long. I will maybe do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna head out to the store, buy some groceries, and that should give me enough juice. Well, 25 minutes later, according to the display there, I'm not sure if I can read that, but yeah, 25 minutes. We are at almost 50%, so I might wait just for that 2% because of my OCD, and then I'll go home. So Tesla just left, and the power went up by 20 kilowatts. So just to see, the time estimate has definitely dropped. So in case we were charging at full speed of 100 kilowatts that this car can take in, it would definitely be to 80% in half an hour. So that's basically the time I've spent in the grocery, putting stuff in the car and ready to leave. So this would be fast, but just this charger isn't that fast enough. guys, sorry for no exterior mic. Started with the 78 on the tools from Zadar. I think I started from Zadar with 82% or 83. Charged last night to 90%, and I was planning to stop on a charger, but the screen wasn't working. But we're fine. We're gonna just do a charge stop on the highway. Well guys, I've decided to stop to a Ionity charger near Ghost Beach. I'm at 44%. Just thinking of stopping later, but this one should give me more juice. I mean more power. I haven't been here before, so I might assume that the charger is behind this building. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's even some EV charging here. Okay, so I'm just gonna plug in. Okay, so this is the charging station. I did tap the card inside. So this one has the credit card payment as well. It's taking a while. I am plugged in. Let's see, the power is gonna give us. If I thought I was gonna stop here at first, I would drive faster to deplete the juice and more power. Ooh, we're getting 96 kilowatts. That's impressive. 95. It's probably not gonna be too long at this charge rate, but we are pulling almost 100, which is max of this car. So here it says we're gonna be at 80% in 16 minutes, guys. It will be 40 minutes to 100, which I'm not gonna wait for, but for 16 minutes, 80% should be enough to get back to Zagreb. Well guys, I think we're ready to continue our trip, but just wanted to end with the power that we're still pulling from the station. Well guys, I've charged up to 86 for full transparency. We are continuing our trip with no more stops. Just past Basilio with 40% of battery. The computer is finally recalculating. Just paid the tools on the fast ramp and 18%. The computer is now saying we're at arriving at 13%, but that will be like city center. That is not my destination, so it should be arriving with maybe 14 to 15%. I'm gonna wrap the video here. I think this car, if you're driving according to speed limits, could make just barely 300-kilometer trip when it's nice and warm, so it should be fine. But if you need to stop and charge with a fast DC charging up to 100 kilowatts, you don't need to wait too long, so it's not a problem to do 350 or 400 kilometers on the highway. Well guys, for a very end, I've charged up the car to 100%, and with the current consumption, the range is 300 kilometers on the clock. So reality is this car can do, if I go to that trip computer, 410 in the city. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.